Welcome back to Sledgehammer Horror, guys. I am Ken Sledge.
And I'm Ashley Sledge.
And let's talk horror.
So today we're doing our review on The End of Oak Street.
So a little non-spoiler synopsis about this film. The Platt family bands together to navigate a new surrounding after a cosmic event transports their suburban neighborhood to somewhere unknown.
So we're going to talk about the positives, the negatives, and we are going to spoil the film.
So make sure you're checking it out. But for now, let's get into the positives.
So some of our positives, the cast is absolutely great. Especially our main family.
Anne Hathaway and Ewan McGregor.
Yeah,
so fucking good.
They're really good together. So
the movie just looks amazing.
Mm-hmm.
It's just got an amazing look throughout the whole movie.
Yeah, and just the camera work is so good. Like you said, the look and the camera work going together. Mm-hmm. It's great. Yeah. And a lot of anxiety with this movie. Things in the woods.
Mm-hmm. It works out really, really well.
Yeah.
David Robert Mitchell, who is the writer and director of this film, he's from Michigan, and puts a lot of Detroit Tiger Easter eggs in the movie. So I kept doing
I seen a Red Wings too.
Yeah, there was a Red Wings.
Mm-hmm.
But there was a pennant. There was an article on the refrigerator. I was like, let's go. Lots of Detroit love.
And the creatures, they look great.
We wanted to say dinosaurs, but there's one that's like a snake-looking thing. There's just dinosaurs and creatures all over the movie.
The prehistoric animals. Yeah.
They do. They look absolutely amazing. The sound design in this movie is fucking terrifying. Mm-hmm. It's everything I look for in a dinosaur movie.
Yeah. And there's just truly jaw-dropping moments, which we'll get to in the spoilers, but there was one that both Ken and I were just and just looked at each other
way.
Dang, that just happened.
And another thing, we took our 6-year-old to see this movie, and she loved it. She was engaged the whole time. She loved the dinosaurs. She loved the story. So this is, I do consider this a horror movie. Obviously, we're reviewing it, but I think this is a horror movie for all ages. Yeah. The same way Jurassic Park was when it first came out. So those are some of our positives. Let's get into some of our negatives of The End of Oak Street.
So some of our negatives, we have, some drama that kind of is unnecessary, kind of just drags down the movie a little bit.
There's one thing in particular with a bully that's just so stupid to me. It's so inconsequential that you're just
it just really doesn't make sense, especially after
right.
the fact.
In the long term, you're like, where is this even gonna go?
Yeah.
There is a scene where I have to hear the radio talking about the Tigers losing to the Texas Rangers. Look, nobody else is really going to give a shit about that. But you know what? I had to reach for negatives in this movie, okay? Because I fucking loved it so much. But when I have to hear the Rangers beating the Tigers, it's never a good day for me.
Yeah. And so the ending, if you really think about it, is kind of confusing. Again, we'll talk about this in the spoilers, but yeah. I can't really say too much here because I don't want to spoil the movie for you.
As someone that loves Futurama, Back to the Future, they create quite the paradox at the end of this movie. And you might be wondering, Ken, Ashley, what are you talking about? And if you're wondering that, you haven't seen the movie. So go and see it. And us, we're going to head on over to the spoilers.
Alright guys, now I'm going to start spoiling things. So the movie starts with a beautiful town and everyone is at a summer block party, just having a good old time during the summer.
I love summer block parties. Is this a Michigan thing? Because we had summer block parties in Adrian all the time too. So yeah. I don't know if it's just a Michigan thing or not.
I doubt it.
The parents get in an argument. The dad is totally in the right on this. If the kid wants to bring his dog, let him bring his dog. It's a summer block party. Let him have fun.
Okay, hold on a second. First of all, you can't just put that in the spoilers and then say that he's totally right. When they had already discussed it prior and they were supposed to be a front, and then he goes behind her back and allows them to do it. That's what he was definitely in the wrong in.
Okay, so the parents get in an argument, and the dad is totally right here.
Wrong.
Implying that...
in most things. And
when they're having a conversation here, they're implying that a divorce is incoming. And it's really sad because the kids are, talking.
Them.
And they're like, do you think they would ever? And the daughter's like, no. that would never. And then they're implying that they've already settled on the fact they're getting a divorce. It's like, oh, fuck.
So Denise, she's writing a book, and she's keeping it from her husband, and it sounds like in the book there is a lot of truth to her life.
Wanting to leave, having a bag packed, stuff that would completely break a husband if he read it and was still in love with his wife. The neighbor that's like reviewing her story, she's like the editor of the story. She has this weird like palm tree growing out of her backyard, and she's like, it just sprouted, and it's already this big after just a couple days. So Denise takes a picture of it to try to figure out what the hell this tree is.
So they end up having a really nice family dinner, but you can see Denise, she just isn't happy.
Yeah, she's not happy. It's a heartbreaking scene to watch as an outsider. That night, a bright light flashes outside the house, waking up Brian. You hear their dog Starbuck barking. Starbuck barking. That's going to be a fucked up thing for me to say the whole time. Which I think is cool that their dog's named Starbuck. I think that's a cool name for a dog.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. So the neighbor that they've had problems with because he doesn't like Starbuck, he has like this huge pile of shit in his backyard, and he thinks that obviously
The neighbor kids did it.
the kids did it because, pretty much he threatened their dog.
To shoot their dog.
Yeah.
I love Anne Hathaway at the scene, Denise. She's like, my husband's not going to tell you this, but if you even point a gun at my dog, I'll burn your fucking house down. I was like, get him!
Yeah.
No one fucks with the dog. Molly Bella, I love you. No one fucks with the dog. So the next night, the light is back, and now no one has power. There's no power, there's no water, there's no nothing at all throughout the house.
So when they get up in the morning, the dog is missing. So mom and dad go around the neighborhood searching for Starbuck.
Yeah, they tell the kids, you stay here, we're
Lock
going to
the
go
door.
out.
They feel very uneasy about what's going on.
So Denise goes to the neighbor's house, and she's been killed. Looks like a bite's been taken out of her, which Ashley had to correct me on, because I thought that she had taken her own life.
Yeah.
Because she's laying there in a pile of blood, and there's a firearm with her. And Ashley was like, well, if you looked, there was a bite taken out. So
Or like a scratch or something on
Yeah.
her. Yeah, that was...
So Denise takes the gun that she had by her body with her, which will probably come in handy later.
Yeah. And so Greg, he sees a dinosaur and is chased by it until Denise comes out of nowhere and shoots it with a neighbor's gun.
Yeah, and then you see it, like, they're running from it, and the lady comes outside, she's like, what's going on? They're like, get back inside! And the dinosaur jumps and gets her.
Just eats her.
Oh, God, it's so fucking awesome. The family gets in the car to leave, and there's, like, chaos everywhere they go, but they can't get out. Like, one dead end is like a swamp, one is like a prehistoric forest, and then the other is just like a literal drop-off. Like, this town has been transplanted and just dropped right in the middle of, like, a prehistoric era.
Yeah, so we see that it's like a wide shot.
You can see the whole everything in this.
Yes, it's
It
really
looks
cool.
fucking awesome.
And so they go back to the house and they just like start boarding it up. And this part just like, I don't know. The way they're boarding the windows, I'm like, what's the fucking point,
That
guys?
one board.
Yeah.
Across the window. Like, this part right here, though, what I love about this part is it reminds me of, like, a zombie apocalypse movie, like Night of the Living Dead. Like, where they're trying to find stuff around the house to be able to board up the windows, like that survivalist type thing. That's what this part totally reminded me of. They think they find a wormhole and the lights that brought them here, and they're hoping that that's what's going to be able to take them back. Like, they've seen it. This isn't the time they see it up close. There's 2 more times they see it up close. But just from, like, their gathering, like, sitting in the living room, they think a wormhole is what brought them here, and they're hopeful that they're going to be able to find one to take them back to their own time.
Yeah, so they hear the neighbor, and he's, like, out on his roof, and he's, like, shooting his tiny-ass little gun.
Like these pterodactyl-looking dinosaurs?
This is my house, yeah, and he's just torn apart by the dinosaurs.
Now, I do want to say moving forward, and I meant to say this earlier, I love dinosaurs. I am, by no stretch of the imagination, a dinosaur expert. So there may be dinosaurs that I call something that's not right, but it looks like... That's why I'm saying pterodactyl looking. Because I don't know if these are pterodactyls. Yeah, it's a flying dinosaur. So if I mess something up, or Ashley messes something up, please forgive us. If our son was here, he'd be able to tell you each dinosaur. He'd be able to tell you their sound. He'd be able to tell you everything about them. But I'm not a dinosaur enthusiast. I just like dinosaurs. Starbuck comes back and Brian sees him, so he sneaks out of the house to try to find him, and Audrey, the sister, follows him out to go out and try to find Starbuck.
So the parents, they find out that, their kids are gone, so they get in the car, and when they're looking for them, there's like another big ass dinosaur that like throws their car into one of the neighbors' houses, and it starts this huge fire.
Yes. Something else I wanted to talk about. The reason Audrey really leaves is the parents are fighting.
Yeah.
And they hear, because she was upset because the basement flooded, so all the book she's been writing was down there. And he tells her, like, I read your book. Like, you haven't loved us in a long time.
Like, yeah, well, not loved us. He said that
you've wanted to leave us.
You wanted to leave.
Thank you.
You wanted to leave me and even the kids. Yeah.
Yes. So that's why she's really upset too. Audrey and Brian, they find Jeanette. We've seen her a little bit earlier. Like, she's like this little side character.
Yeah. She's like homeschooled or goes to a private school. Yeah.
And he has a crush on her. But she's upset, and her parents didn't make it. So they're like, well, you can come with us. We'll take care of you.
Yeah. So the parents, they find this like portal. It's like this huge like clear ball. And they're like, well, we need to get the kids before we go through this. Yeah. And it vanishes. It's gone.
So it's gone at that moment. The family reunites, and the parents are like, of course, we'll take Janet. Mm-hmm. Now, I'm not speaking this as a fact, just my opinion. Pretty sure that Janet and Audrey have a thing that's implied.
It does seem as though.
Yeah, because Brian has the hots for her, but it's more like the two women are into each other. And since we didn't really talk about it, let's just jump into it real quick. Before the movie takes place, Brian put a stick in a kid's spokes, and he flipped over the handlebars and broke his arm. So his older brother is like trying to beat his ass. Mm-hmm. It's a little side plot that's not necessary to the story at all. They find him at this point, and the brother hits him a couple times, and then the other brother's like, what are you doing? I'm like, dude, you're in a prehistoric era with dinosaurs everywhere, and you're still trying to fight this kid because he played a prank on your brother. Not saying it's okay.
Yeah.
You ever put a stick in a kid's spokes? That's fucked up. You could really hurt somebody. But there's plenty of other things going on right now that you should be worried about than that.
Yeah. So when they're like trying to get back home, the parents, they see two dinosaurs smashing, and Denise thinks it's a good idea to take a picture of that.
I think it's hilarious.
Yeah.
Like this scene, like you see, like those dinosaurs are fucking.
They're like, oh, okay, they're doing it.
And they made it essential to the story, so the studio couldn't cut this part out. Like she takes a picture of her husband standing by him with a sledgehammer, which was a total reference to us, by the way. They asked us, we said, yeah, it was cool. But I'm laughing at this part because it's so like awkward and just like so out there. Like these dinosaurs are having sex, and she's like, "Come on, we gotta have a picture of this moment. Get in there."
He's like, "This is so dangerous," and she's like, "Come on, like let's make light of this.
Live
situation.
a little."
Yeah.
So yeah, it was a pretty funny moment. So after all that, T-Rex looking dinosaur separates the family. Denise shoots it to cause a distraction, and Brian is fucking eaten at this moment. Like the dad is killed right here. First his leg gets bit off, and then he gets eaten.
In front of his kids, yeah.
Our jaws hit the floor.
Like, dang, they just killed dad off, yeah.
And then they're leaving, and they're trying to talk to mom, and she turns around, she's like, "Did you just see that dinosaur eat your dad?" And the little boy's like,
I'm trying to figure it out. Like, obviously she's in shock. Now she's the one that is like, has to survive, and figure out what to do for her children by herself.
This part, though, broke my heart. When she's like, "Did you see that eat your father?" And he's like, "Yes." And then he breaks down. Like, that's when she realizes, like, they felt that too.
Yeah.
It wasn't just you that felt that moment. Like, the way that he says yes when she asks him just fucking broke my heart.
Mm-hmm. And as they're, like, inside, like, trying to gather things, it does look like an eel almost. Like, it's huge. Like, and it I guess
when it opens its mouth, it looks like a snake.
Yeah. So it gets in the house, and it's like it's so big, like it's like upstairs all the way down, fills up the entire like upstairs. And Denise takes a knife and just goes ham on this thing.
The shit out of it.
And it gets back out, and there's like blood all over the floor from where she was stabbing it.
Now here's what I don't get about this scene. Like it's going down the stairs, and to try to protect him, Brian shoots it with an arrow, and it feels it and comes right back. But then she stabs the living dog shit out of this thing, and it's just like, I'm good. Don't worry about it. They go to the roof, and the car fire from earlier is engulfing the whole town. Mm-hmm. Like, the whole town is burning down. There's no fire department anymore.
Yeah.
They see another portal, and it's away, like, on the other side of town, so they got to go to that portal to try to get back home.
So when they get there, the portal is like on top of a roof, like on a tree. So Jeanette, she jumps in it first.
Because it's like, it's
like,
there,
and then
it's gone.
Yeah.
And then it's there, so they got to try to time their jump to be able to make it in.
Brian then jumps, and of course it disappears, and he literally falls to the ground, hurts his leg, and there's a dinosaur that, like, I don't know, I was about to get him, and Starbuck comes to rescue.
Out of nowhere, here comes a little Starbuck, baby. The whole time we've been like, oh, they didn't kill Starbuck, did they?
Yeah.
So there's been hints that Starbuck's been killed. And what I love about this moment, too, is these flying pterodactyl-looking ones again. Starbuck gives no fuck.
Yeah.
Like, he is going after them. And I feel like we should address this now. This movie has nothing to do with the dumb fucking AI shit they did in the lead up to the movie and the promotion stuff that they did. That was just a stupid promotion. Please don't punish the movie over. If they would have used AI in the movie, we would agree with you. They didn't. They used it for that stupid promotion. That was it. Everything else, you could tell a little bit of CGI. Nothing AI, however. So they end up going in the woman's house. They got to go back up to get back to the roof, and they get cornered by alligators. And the woman, she was a librarian from earlier. We've seen her, and she comes out. She's like, "You stay away from them," and just starts shooting the shit out of them before she's killed. The family jumps in the portal all at the same time now, and they're back in 1982, and Jeanette is there too. Mm-hmm. It's the night the town disappeared.
Like, so minutes before.
Yeah, so they got there like 20 minutes before, and they're up on the hill, and they call Brian because he was doing pizza delivery on the side, and order a pizza up there. So he goes up there, and he's not there when the town gets taken. This is what I'm talking about. This would cause a huge paradox, because in the original timeline, he was there for them to get through it all. What if him not being there now the family's stuck there? How are they going to get through it? Like, this just raises so many questions. And apparently she also called other people and got them out of there too. Mm-hmm. This ending causes more harm than good when it comes into the world of paradoxes and stuff like that, in my opinion.
Yeah.
The dinosaurs, they ended up in our time too.
Yeah.
It wasn't just us going back there. The dinos ended up in this timeline too.
Yeah, so Denise, she ends up writing a book, and the family's like having a barbecue to end the movie.
Yeah. So they got all the families, even their neighbor.
Yeah.
Like, she called their neighbor, and he's giving like this news report, and he's like, I don't know why she called me. She doesn't even like me. Like, she got me out of town. But again, like, they're all there now. Like, and you have like the news, it's like 2 years later, and the government came and got rid of the dinosaurs, and now everybody's having a picnic. Everything's good to go. I still want to know what the fuck happened with that paradox. 'Cause I'm telling you, it wouldn't just be happy-go-lucky after that. We all know the butterfly effect. You change one thing, you change all things. So I'm curious to know how they were able to get through this paradox. But all that aside, I'm going to give this movie, what did I give it, a 4 out of 5? Mm-hmm. I think a 4 out of 5 is fair. The little things that I had wrong with it aren't really deal breakers, and this is one I would love to watch again.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give this a 4 out of 5.
Yeah, I think I gave it a 4 out of 5 as well. It was a fun watch. I like the family. I thought the dinosaurs looked cool.
Oh, dinosaurs looked awesome.
Even though I don't know which is which, but yeah, they looked cool.
And I know we talked about it being family friendly. Yes, there's a dinosaur sex scene. Kids are going to have... It's not like you see anything. It's just a dinosaur on the other one's back.
Yeah.
Our daughter had no fucking idea what that was. She just thought it was funny. So, like, yes, I do think this is a family-friendly film that the whole family can find enjoyment for different reasons.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Would you agree with that?
For sure.
So, guys, we want to thank you. Please let us know in the comments, what did you think of the end of Oak Street? I mean, look at the resume now. You go from It Follows to this. Mm-hmm. Like, holy shit. And Detroit is represented both times. I love it so much. So let us know in the comments, guys. What did you think of the end of Oak Street? What do you think about the paradox of the ending here? What do you think that could do for the real world? We would love to know. If you haven't already, please like, comment, and subscribe. It does help build the channel more than you know. And follow Sledgehammer Horror on social media. Those links are in the description as well. But until next time, keep talking horror.
Stay who you are.
And we'll see you guys soon.
Bye, guys.